It's about getting into schools and talking to young people because, I know that people can change. And it's about talking to people and getting them to understand and perhaps step back from violence and prejudice and whatever. And we just need to work together and keep on the good fight there.
Absolutely. Hey there, guys. We are ecstatically happy to announce that we are associated with the Sophie Lancaster Foundation.
The times are changing, and with the unfortunate death of Sophie, those changes have made a massive impact for the future. If Sophie was with us still today, I can guarantee what you are doing will still be reaching so many lives of young teenagers, young adults, and those who wish to be as different as possible. So thank you very much.
To find out more about this incredible foundation and all the work they do, and more importantly, how you can help, head on over to www.sophielancasterfoundation.com.
This is New Orleans comic book writer Kurt Amaker, writer, rake, and raconteur, and you're listening to the Chronicles of Podcast.
Do you know what, guys? I'm not going to dick around this week. Welcome to the Chronicles of Podcast. It's the 47th edition. And Jamie, I do believe it's the Chronicles of Kurt Amaker.
You're damn skippy, it is.
Phenomenal. Let's drive to New Orleans. Hit it!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 47th edition of the Chronicles of Podcast. And these are the Chronicles of Kurt Amaker. It is I, the bearded Brummy Jamie, and joining me, as always, is this handsome fellow over here. Look at him waving away.
What's going on, guys? It's Scotsman Tom. Jamie.
Hello, sir.
You know how we always talk about how the English language is a big pile of shit because there's so many words that sound the same but mean different things?
Yes.
I came up with a new one by accident. So, car keys and car key.
Yeah?
I realised this because Karis was like, where's my car keys at? And I was like, do you mean your car keys or your car keys? Like, which ones are you after? She went, no, I want to know where my car keys are. Right, you're still not helping. You're trying to get into the car or your item of clothing? Oh, no, I want my item of clothing, but then I also want my car keys to get to the car. Oh, right, so you want both of yeah. But then I was going, car key. Imagine if someone's trying to learn our language, they're going, car keys and car key. It's nuts, isn't it?
I've left my car keys in my car keys.
Yeah, just like, oh, absolutely.
That's a really good point, yeah.
Yeah, it was really blowing my mind. But the one thing I really, really did want to talk about today, it's quite a serious matter, but also a piss take as well. Okay. Who in the goddamn fuck buys T-shirts with "I licked it, it's mine" on, with six-packs on, with FBI female body inspector on? All of you can get in the fucking bin. Who keeps his companies afloat making these bullshit T-shirts? Who buys that shit? Do you know what I mean? Oh, it's got a six-pack on, mate, because I want to be buff, innit? Yeah, but you're not. Yeah, but it's going to make me look buff, innit? No, it's supposed to look a twat. Like, plus, the neckline is down by your collarbone, so that doesn't really work straight away, and the abs are over your cock. No, it just looks ridiculous. And why has it got Samoan tribal tattoos on it? Like, just
have you seen this recently? Is this what started this? Okay.
Yeah. So I saw a guy earlier wearing a t-shirt saying, "I licked it's mine." What, the t-shirt? That's disgusting. What are you eating clothing for? Like, I just don't understand this mentality of, what is he expecting someone to come over and be like, "Oh, really, a t-shirt, mate, it's fucking banging, that is." Yeah. But does that mean that you've licked it? So I'm yours? So if whatever you lick, does that make it yours? Does it? it's just cringe and horrible.
You could just picture guys. Dave, look at my t-shirt, Dave. You can't see my beer belly. I've got some abs on you, Dave.
It literally is like the wife's let them out for the day. Don't you think so?
Go on, honey. Enjoy your weekend with the lads.
Yeah. Oh, I'll get some fucking beers in, mate. Look at this lovely birds. Hey. Pigeons, actually. Yeah, well, fuck it.
I'm going to get my FBI t-shirt. You know that one, when you let me wear when I'm not around you?
Female boobs or female body inspector. Oh, get in the bin. It's so fucking horrible. It's just cringy. I don't get how these companies get away with making that shit. Oh, my days.
And no one's found anything like that genuinely funny since they're about 12 years old.
No, I don't know why, but that's a cool idea. But I mean, people can wear what they like, but it's just messages like that. Messages like that are just like this day and age as well. It's not good. It's not good. You're right. You're probably a paedophile. I'm joking. I am joking.
I can't remember the last time I saw an FBI female body investigator t-shirt, to be fair, but because I remember that being a thing back in the day. So when I saw that t-shirt today, I was like, that's going in the show. Yeah. I did want to bring something to the table this week as well. Do you remember when we were guesting on Talking Codswallop and I had that moment moaning about the English language because of trying to teach my daughter and silent letters? I had another one of them today. The word no, as in I know things.
Okay.
Whoever worked out the spelling for that word is complete bullshit and I hate you. Because I'm like, this is how it's spelled. No is spelled N-O. Yeah, but it's got a K at the start. But if you take the K off, it actually says now. So what? Why is this word spelled like this? It makes no sense.
Why are silent letters a thing?
I don't know. But I don't get it. Why is K-N-O-W now? No, and not canal. Why? Do they just want to torture parents and teaching their children words?
But that'd be saying like, why is gnome not gnome?
Another very good point.
Do you know what I mean? It's just how the English language is, mate.
It's bullshit. That's what it is.
No, it's not. I'd rather have cano in there than lit, than peng, than
that's
peak.
a fair point.
That all this absolute bullshit slang words that now for some reason come out of absolutely nowhere. That might be because I'm 35 and I'm moaning and I'm cynical. I've just found becoming 35. It's funny because Kerisfan's hilarious, but I'm becoming so cynical. It's insane. Like everything annoys me now. It's really weird.
Right, I've had my birthday. I fucking hate everything.
I found myself to be a lot more outspoken about things now and a bit more. Yeah, I don't know if it's a good thing or not. I'm not entirely sure. I had a child. I don't know if I can talk about it. I won't go into too much detail. At work, I had a child. Okay,
you physically had a child while you're at work?
And I was doing his glasses for him, and he went, "Can I write a word in your computer?" I went, "If you want, it's not going to post. It's not going to come up anywhere, but you're more than welcome to." And he was 9, by the way. He put PISS, and he went, "What do you think of that?" I was like. And then his sister, who was obviously younger, went, "What did he say? What did he say?" I was like, nothing to be repeated. And he went, "I put piss in his computer." Ha! I was like, interesting. Okay. I just ignored it and carried on. I then went to adjust and I could hear him tapping away on the keyboard. And I was just like, nothing's going to happen because it's numbers, it's not letters. So it's fine. Yeah. I came back and his mum was like, "Sit down, blah, blah, blah." Anyway, I carried on. And then he went, "So how was your diarrhea?" And I was like, "Well, luckily I haven't got any because if I did, you'd be in trouble." And his mum laughed. And then he literally leant forward and went, "Could you hurry the fuck up, please? I haven't got all day."
What?
And I went, "No, neither have I, to be quite honest with you." So I purposefully slowed down. I went, "I do, so you're fine. You'll be here until I say you can go."
Wow, how did the mom not say anything to that?
She didn't. She just was like, "Oh, kids."
Get in the bin, love. Discipline your child. Oh.
Yeah, so I was just a bit like, "Oh, that's how you want to play it, is it?" Well, I'm going to take shit off a 9-year-old.
That's unbelievable. I could see why a 9-year-old would find writing piss into a computer funny.
Yeah, but then but I'm not going to start telling his younger sister how to say swear words. It's just not my place, or something I won't get involved in. And then my colleague came over after. He's like, "Well, he's a bit of a character, wasn't he?" I was like, "You could say that again."
I can think of a different word that starts with C to describe him. But we'll do in this situation. Thank you very much.
No, we don't call people carrots around here. It's just,
not carrots.
Not carrots. They're not caricatures. They're not curtains. Anyway, how are you doing, my friend? What's been going on?
I am very well. I kind of sound tired this week, to be fair, because I'm on 9-5s. It's like a normal day.
Working a normal shit. Yeah.
It's weird. I'm not getting up stupidly early. I'm not working stupidly late. It's weird.
Must be nice, though.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm on a high because, we've just done a superb interview, which my neck still hurts, which you'll find out in a few weeks what that means. But yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm not going to lie to you, Jamie. I said in the trailer for Kurt, which was just, we have a knack, and these have been great. Like, you've got some seriously decent content coming up, guys. Like, I can't stress, if you're an avid listener, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. The interview was actually set up tonight thanks to a listener. So
nuts. Yeah.
big fucking shout out. Thank you so much. It's incredible. Like, just giving us all the best interviews. I mean, I'll be honest, every interview we do is great. Everyone we have on is great. Like, we have so much fun. And that's why we do it, because we enjoy it. We enjoy entertaining the masses.
Yeah, we do. But anyway, how are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm okay. I'm not too bad, actually. I'm preparing myself, Jamie, because this is my last day off for a week. So I'm literally like bracing myself for how busy it's going to get and how fucking hot it's going to get as well. So I'm kind of glad that I'm at work, because obviously I live in a top floor flat on a riverside. So it's like, it gets hot in here. Like, it gets Nelly hot in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked at the forecast yesterday, because obviously everyone knows I'm doing my bike ride next weekend. It'll be set on the 17th. So I was like, let's see what the forecast is. 23 to 25 degrees. I'm going to be a puddle.
Wouldn't you rather have that, though, than rain?
Yeah, I was thinking at least I could just wear shorts and I've ordered a white T-shirt with a little for raising money for Sophie on it. And I'm just going to cycle my ass.
And it'd be breezy as well, I imagine, because you'll be
breezy.
cycling. Yeah, so I'd actually think that's perfect conditions.
I'm actually quite happy with it, to be fair. At the same time, I'm getting a bit warm.
On that subject, I just want to throw out a huge, massive thank you to absolutely everyone that has donated to Jamie, because, oh my ass, it's been going mental. We are on the precipice. We're on the cusp of £1,000. And I can't believe that a small-time independent podcast like ours has raised that much money for them. A tenner is amazing. A tenner and 20 quid would have been incredible. But nearly £1,000 is unbelievable. And I can't stress, especially with how the current climate is as well, how much I love and appreciate every single one of you that's donated to Jamie's cycle. Like, oh my God.
Obviously, I've not raised £1,000 just for the cycle. That's overall on everything we've done.
Well, no, but I think you're nearing £500 on your own.
Just over 350 at the moment.
Incredible, unbelievable.
500 is my goal. I want 500. That's what I'm aiming for. So come on, people. Even if it's just £1, help me get to that goal.
Yeah, please go and donate. If you go to www.thechroniclesofpodcast.com, hit the Sophie Lancaster Foundation tab up in the top right. It'll drop. There'll be a line, just drop down, click the Sophie Lancaster bit, scroll right to the bottom, hit Just Giving, and give as much as you can. Like, seriously, get us to our target. That'll be unbelievable. Jamie's done an unbelievable job of fundraising. So hopefully he can smash the cycle next Sunday.
Yeah, I'm getting everything ready. I've ordered that T-shirt, like I said. I've got a little thing to go on my handlebars to have my maps on the way. I'm loving it. It's going to be good.
I look forward to the documentation, sir.
Yes.
So I suppose ask the hard-hitting question of the week. How has your week been? What have you been doing with yourself?
It's been good. Like I said, I've been mostly working. So not a lot to really of note happening at work. Saw the kids on Sunday. We went to Pittville Park because why not? Had a good day. It was really good fun, actually. I was running around acting like idiots in a park, as you do with kids. Good fun. We've done 3 interviews since we last recorded. We're banking them up, kids. We're banking them up. The most important thing that's happened in the last week, though, is it's Stranger Things, isn't it? Let's be honest. Mwah. The Duffer Brothers, if I could kiss you on the lips, I would, because you've made me a very happy man. But then I found out we're going to wait till like 2024 for the next season, and now I don't like you very much. So.
Well, no, I think it's good because you don't want it to come to, because otherwise you'd be complaining there's nothing left.
No, I know. There's so many questions I want answered. But yeah, we won't spoil anything because there might be the odd person that hasn't. I don't know how you could avoid any spoilers on the internet, but still, just phenomenal. Phenomenal. And like, literally the day it came out, I turned around to the wife and was like, we're not waiting. We're watching this because it will get spoiled. Because you know what the internet's like. So we watched one episode before I went to work, and then we came home and then watched the finale afterwards. So I think we stayed up to like 1 a.m. making sure we'd watched it because I'm not waiting for anyone. Simple as that, really. Other than that, watching-wise, I've been catching up on The Boys. I think I've got like 2 episodes left and I'm caught up. Superb. Such a good series. I'm loving this series. And I also watched a film I've been meaning to watch for absolutely ages called Spiral. Did you know anything about it?
Nope.
It's basically a spin-off of Saw.
Okay.
And Chris Rock is the main character in it.
Yeah, I saw the trailer.
I didn't know how to feel about this because obviously Chris Rock, you think comedy, but he's really good in it. Like, he's completely serious. There's like a minute or two of comedy right at the start, and the rest of it is deadpan serious. And he's really good. Like, I really enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. The traps and stuff in it compared to Saw, Jesus Christ, the first one, I was like, ah. But the wife, I was watching it, the wife looked over and she was like, I don't want to watch that. Some nasty, nasty traps in that film. I like horror, so I enjoyed that one. That was good. I know you don't like your horrors, do you? But no, I enjoyed that. What about you? What have you been up to?
Is that what you've done?
Yeah, it's been a pretty quiet week.
Oh, fair. Okay. I was expecting more. That's why I was like, to me.
Most of my week has been spent on here talking to you, interviewing people.
This is true. We have done 3 interviews and they have been absolutely amazing. One of them is obviously Mr. Kurt Almaker out is coming to your ears in about 30, 40 minutes or so. They've been great. They've been so great. And obviously just the third one just before we came on to do this. And that is a spicy meatball. I can't wait to release that one. What have it? It's sort of been a lot of Rihanna in. Well, actually, I don't really think I've been doing too much Rihanna. I've had quite a nice 2 days in, 1 day off. 2 days in, 1 day off.
Ooh,
so
saucy.
I've had 2 days in, 1 day off today, which is Wednesday, recording now. But now I'm in for a 6-7 day run. So a 6 day run I'm doing, and my next day off is next Wednesday. So this is going to be fun. Yeah, I'm bracing myself for impact. Tuesday to remember. So it should be interesting. So I reckon next week I'm going to be fucked. I also have watched Strange Things. I couldn't wait any longer to get that watched. So we did that. Me and Kerry stayed up to watch it. She had a really early start as well. She was working. When did we watch it? She was working the Monday, I think. No, Monday night we watched it. So she had the early start Tuesday, bless her. So she was quite tired. It's her mum's birthday today, so happy birthday, Desiree.
Happy birthday.
Hope you've had a great day. Obviously, this is recorded on Wednesday, so Wednesday was her birthday. So, I've been watching more Final Space again because I forgot all about it. Like, I love that show as well.
That.
So I'm on series 3, episode 4, and it's incredible. It's incredible. David Tennant is just one of the best people on this planet. So yeah, it's great. I've been watching that. I've been watching Disenchantment series 2 because I started it years ago. I forgot all about that as well.
Someone recommended that to me. Gemma Williams messaged me. She's like, "You need to watch Disenchantment." So
you like the Simpsons of Futurama, don't you? Because still Matt Groening. So yeah, it's really, really good. The storyline's amazing. So we're watching that again. Orville, watching the Orville. I bloody love that series on Disney Plus.
I'll start that.
You'll love it as well. It's great. It's so great. I'm on series 3, episode 3. But it's one a week, so I tend to wait and let them back up and then watch them all in one go. Other than that, man, I've not really been doing. I've been playing a bit of PlayStation because they've released that new PS Plus now, where you can literally released PS1, PS2, and PS3 and PS4 games all available now. So it's like you can just download them. Yeah, it's great. It's £100 a year. But luckily, I'm signed up till August anyway from last year, so I have full access until then. Oh, nice. So I'm like, download. Like, So they played Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Spider-Man Miles Morales because they're free to play on there. So I was like, I'll admit that. Nice. Cheers. And Siphon Filter from PS1. I don't know if you remember that game.
No, I never had a PS1.
And Oddworld Abe's Odyssey. What a game. What a game. We played that again. Hello. He. So we played that again. It's great. It's so great. So I've been enjoying that thoroughly. So other than that, man, like just doing a lot of Rihanna, to be quite honest. My exams, I've now completed my exams. Woo! So I'm now doing resubmissions. I think I have 3. There's 5 left. 3 are under assessment and 2 are resubmissions. So I'm almost there. Almost on my first lot of DO course.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really exciting.
Well done, my friend.
Thank you very much. And they seem to be giving me a bit more responsibility in the work sector now. So, quite cool. Really enjoying it. Really, really, really enjoying it.
Love it. Love it. Well, we've caught up quite quickly this week. So I think we need to check in with these guys.
Enjoy the new drop. Stay Cozy drop came yesterday, I believe, Tuesday, the 5th of July. So go and head over to staycozyclothing.com. But you know what, guys? I'll let Braden explain it to you.
All right.
Is this thing on?
Well, howdy doody, everybody.
This is Braden Berry from Say We Can Fly, founder of Stay Cozy Clothing, your one-stop shop for the coziest, most fashionable hoodies, t-shirts, and more.
Gosh, Mickey.
That's right, folks. And we're proud to say that we are now sponsoring
the Chronicles of Podcast. Ouch.
Hosted by Tom and Jamie.
Like, you can get 10% off, man.
That's right, Shaggy. Just use the special code, The Chronicles, at checkout.
Oh, boys.
Just incredible new lines, as Tom just said. But we want you to go and check out. There's a certain t-shirt on there we want you to all go and check out. It says those 3 important words that relate to these guys. It says weirdo, mosher, freak. Go and buy that t-shirt because you will notice on there that I believe it's 50% of the money made on that t-shirt is going straight to these guys. And that is incredible to think these guys are supporting these guys. And yeah, that blows my mind. It's just phenomenal.
It's great. It is great. But the whole drop itself is unbelievable. Like it's probably one of the best he's ever done, if I'm quite honest. But yeah, the Sophie Lancaster t-shirt is incredible. There's a Stay Cozy Sophie Lancaster t-shirt available now. 50% of proceedings go to Sophie Lancaster Foundation, as Jamie just said. So please go and grab it. But go and grab everything. I want a snapback. I need a new hat.
I saw those and I instantly thought of you.
I need a new hat, so I'm going to get myself a new hat.
Yeah, there's so many t-shirts and hoodies I want. I sent the link to the wife and she's like, I want that. I sent the link to Claire. She's like, I want that. Like, yeah. I want the Stranger Things one. They're like,
Well, go on to Stay Cozy Clothing. Go and use that code, The Chronicles, at checkout and get yourself 10% off, guys. Go on. Off you go. I've got it.
Now.
If you want it, go and do it now. And Jamie, while they're doing that, it's time for Callum's Treachings.
There it is.
Do you want to know something? Callum will be able to tell you in Callum's Treachings.
It's cereal soup.
Ooh.
So, as you will see, okay, Callum sent me the Treachings over, and then he sent me a photo, which after the Treach, we will put up for reference. Okay? So that everybody can also see what the fuck.
Yeah, I'm glad you're explaining this to me live on air. You just sent me this picture and I was like, what?
Jamie accused me of watching the Treachings before we even got to the show. I was like, I'm not watching them.
I was confused.
Callum sent me a photo. So let's get started, shall we?
Let's.
What is Callum Treachings this week?
Apologies for the unfamiliar setting. I'm filming these from work, so trying to get them into Tom as quickly as I can. Your first treating today is the bigger your thighs are, the more puppies you can fit on your lap. And I've got quite big thighs, so.
I mean, yeah, technically there is more surface area.
Well, have you seen the size of them?
But I was going to say, there ain't no way any puppy is going to get comfortable on them beasts. Jesus Christ, Callum.
Hopefully.
Crack a walnut, crack a fucking head.
Hopefully all you guys enjoyed that photo. that just came up on the screen there. That is, don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
I'm moist. Like, it's incredible.
You do concern me sometimes, if I'm quite honest.
Why do I really want to see him crack a watermelon?
I think we need to have a serious conversation after this show. If I'm really honest with you, Jamie Westwood, you've referenced a lot of kissing males and now wanted to see a male crush fruit between his loins.
Yes, I do.
We will definitely need to have a conversation. But yes, you could fit many a puppy because they'll all stand there and wag their tails and get excited, and then they'll all like back up with themselves, and then it'll be like a cute little cluster on both sides. I reckon you could fit about 12, maybe 14 of them.
I want to know if he's tried. Like, I want to know if he's actually sat there and counted how many puppies he can put on his lap.
Callum, next week, you need to show us a photo of you with puppies on your thighs.
And I also want to know, was this treach made just so you could show the world your thighs because they look incredible?
I think the boy has done well. Like,
I'm fucking proud of these.
Knowing Callum for the last 7 years
sounds nothing like Callum.
Is like it's just amazing how far he's come and the work he's done, and like he deserves it. So
he looks phenomenal. Fair play.
Like Cal, I'm proud of you because that is amazing, and for a first treach to be quite so serious and loving and everything else it's phenomenal. Fair play, my friend. Fair play. I could dream of that one day, hopefully, but I'll never.
I did not have that discipline.
Fair fucking play, sir. Anyway, we'll move on.
Anyway.
What else is Callum treaching us this week?
By being pessimistic, you're either always right or pleasantly surprised.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
There's not a lot I can really say on that because, to be honest with you, Callum, I think you've nailed. That's a hole in one.
What makes it funny is because at the start of this episode, you were like, "No, I'm 35. I'm incredibly fucking pessimistic." So it's just treaching your life.
Yeah, he's in my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head, you bastard.
I like that. It's really good.
I know that. I was just fucking. Oh, actually, it's not so bad. It's all right. Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that. I'm surprised. I was expecting the worst.
Well, I saw on Twitter, one of the podcasts that we follow put a post up saying, Resident Evil movie, Welcome to Raccoon City, between 1 to 10, how would you rate it? And people were like, oh yeah, as a massive original fan of Resident Evil, this is really great. Yeah, 7 out of 10. Yeah, it's really good. And I was like, I had way too high expectations for this. 2.5 out of 10. I'm a massive Resident Evil fan. I have been since the game began when I was an 11-year-old kid being to my dad, I can watch it, it's fine. And my dad going, it's your funeral. And as soon as that first zombie turned around, I went, ah! And ran out the room. So, but ever since I could play the games and not shit my pants, I love Resident Evil. I always have. There's a new series coming next week, I think, on Netflix. I'm really looking forward to. So, yeah, really looking forward to that. And the anime movies they've done and everything, I love. They're all great. They're all phenomenal. So yeah,
Hollywood needs to leave it the fuck alone, basically.
Oh yeah, because it's so easy to make a great movie. Just follow the game. Don't make your own interpretation. Just follow the fucking game.
Yeah, I was going to say they were hugely successful. People like the story. Yeah, Stick to it.
That's why the game still exists now.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. But actually, it's not too bad.
Expect the worst from the Netflix series, and if it's great, you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Exactly, my friend. Exactly. But finally, Jamie Westwood.
Yes, sir.
What else is Callum treaching us this week?
Society just decided that 18 was adulthood, like nothing else did.
That's a fucking good point.
Yeah, it's like when there's people go, "Oh, well, it looks about 12, doesn't he?"
That's such a good point. What makes it 18 to be an adult?
Well, Americans think it's 21. They want to be different.
But don't they just still say 18 is an adult, but you've got to be 21 to do shit because they're ass backwards and you can buy guns but not alcohol? But
is it because, well, yes, it's very true. Well, is it because puberty's finished? Was it finished? I don't know. Is it they're just the life cycle and gone? Well, that's what. Okay, it's there. 18 is that's the one. That's where it is. Or is it a maturity thing? I don't really know.
I'm intrigued now.
Is it the the makeup of your brain and everything that you comprehend things more as you, because don't you start to die at 25? Isn't that when everything starts to,
I think I've heard that before.
Slowly die off?
You'd think it'd be 20, wouldn't you? Because 19, teenager.
That's why it's not 20. Yeah.
Yeah. You'd think it'd be 20, but I reckon it's just an 18-year-old who told he wasn't an adult enough and who just went, I'm an adult. I have now decided. So let's make that the law. I want cigarettes. I'm now an adult.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're obviously very young scientists at the time.
Apparently, my balls haven't dropped yet, but I'm an adult.
I'm a late bloomer.
Oh, that reminds me. I have a follow-up to last week's treach.
Which is?
I was told that the reason electric cars make a noise in general is because apparently they're designed that way. They put fake noises into it, so it makes a noise.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently they do it on purpose so people can hear them coming. But apparently they don't actually make noise. It's fake noise.
That's mental.
Yeah, I know, right?
But I suppose it's good in a way, because if you don't hear it coming...
I could see the logic in it,
people will be like...
Yeah, that's exactly what it is in today's modern society.
Yeah, just texting. Some guy almost wiped me out yesterday. So, sorry. I won't go into that again.
Yeah, there you go. I found that out this week. And
wow.
I thought it was quite fascinating.
Okay, that is fascinating. Callum, again, thank you so much for the treaches this week. They've been more philosophical than anything else, if I do say so. But I do want to see puppies on your thighs.
And I want to see a watermelon in between them.
Yeah. So I think we should swiftly move on. Jamie?
Yes, sir.
It's time for Tom's Journal.
Yeah, it is. Read to me.
And welcome to another edition of Tom's Journal. Oh, don't you worry. I'm going to read to you like you've never been read to before.
Oh, you make these promises to me.
Jamie?
Yes, sir.
Why is it people love a magazine when they go on holiday? No one buys magazines on the regular. Magazines, why are people like, I fancy a magazine for the plane? I'll get me that's that, and I'll get that's life, and I'll get that's crazy, and that's mental, and that's that. And
that's bullshit.
Yeah, and I'll read it all on the plane, and I'll read it when I'm sat on my lounger. When I'm back pool, that's what I'm going to do for a week. I'm just going to fucking read trashy magazines about people shoving whatsits up their ass, and I'm going to drink my mojito.
You can guarantee that has been on the cover of one. I walked in and found my son shoving whatsits up his ass.
Oh, it's just,
exclusive.
And it's all just fake bullshit. Oh, I went to marry my bride and married her sister instead. No, you fucking didn't.
I'm sorry, if any of these headlines were real, they would be in the proper news because they're fucking mental.
Just bullshit. It's just all bullshit.
As we learned from Men in Black back in the day, it's all just a cover up for aliens.
Do you reckon?
Definitely.
I still get why they're and if they're only for holidays, people must be going away a lot.
No. Why does Heat magazine still exist?
Like, why does anyone buy magazines? Just read them online now, don't you? Like, newspapers are falling by the wayside, but I just don't get it. But there we are. Anyway, let's move on to the picture round, shall we? So, Jamie, I realised I had to pee. I got up, I walked to the pantry, forgot why I was going to the pantry. Remembered I had to pee, so I went to the bathroom. Sitting on the toilet, remembered why I was going to the pantry to get toilet paper.
What's funny is I think I've actually done something like that before.
There's nothing worse. I hate it when you're at work and I go, I did this shit so bad. And I sometimes forget to check the toilet paper. And it's normally outside the front of the toilet door. So you have to go out of the cubicle out into the area to grab toilet paper to come back in again. And it's happened once. I was like, shit. So I had to literally this has generally happened. I kept my trousers and my boxes around just below my cheeks. And I carefully walked out to make sure there's no one out there. literally reach, because luckily I'm a long and tall fucker. I managed to reach with my arm, grab, and then like waddle back in with no one seeing me.
Can you imagine someone just walks in and like, never mind.
And now I always check. Always check.
Yeah.
You don't want to get caught with your trousers down your ankles.
No, very true.
Right.
Or around your thighs.
Kidnapper. I have one of your children. Molly. Which one? I have 7. Kidnapper. The loud, annoying, rowdy kid who never shuts up. Molly. Which one? I have 7.
Accurate. I love that.
I am once again asking for a Muppets Pride and Prejudice, with everyone played by Muppets except Mr. Darcy, who is played by a completely straight Adam Driver.
I would watch the shit out of that.
Yeah, I know you would.
Absolutely watch the shit out of that.
when he was on Jolliver, when he was on Daddy, oh, amazing. He's on a 4-week fucking break at the moment, prick.
I know.
I'm not happy about that.
No. Oh, I actually watched the last one.
Oh, I'm proud of you. Well done.
Oh, after the Congress thing, which we won't talk about, I had to see what he had to say about it.
Oh, yeah. And it was great as well. It was great as well. Yeah. Do you like Very British Problems?
Oh, yes.
Are you going to the kitchen? No, why? Can you get the biscuits? Well, I wasn't going to the kitchen, but all right. Well, can you put the kettle on while you're there? Anything else? Well, tea, please, if you're making one.
That reminds me of someone that's connected to this thing on my finger.
Oh, mate. Bless your little face. Sorry. Karis has snuck in with McDonald's. I can smell it, and I'm like, oh, I'm salivating.
Start following your nose on a cartoon characters.
Did I kill a plant? Or did the plant not have what it takes to thrive in this fast-paced environment?
Yes, I like this. I like that. I like that a lot because you always get accused. You got to look after someone's plants. If you don't do it exactly how they do, you killed their plant. No, they just can't keep up with me.
Exactly. These plants just can't handle this earth these days.
No, they can't. Just sitting on a windowsill doing fuck all.
So I really hate hiking with people who want to reach destinations or travel a certain distance. I love hiking with people who don't mind stopping every 30 feet to look inside rotting logs or photograph spiders or identify salamanders, or people who hike for exercise confuse and terrify me. I joined an outdoors club in college once. It fucking sucked because all anyone wanted to do was get to the top of a mountain as quickly as possible and only stop to drink water and eat trail mix. It was awful. Ideal hiking companions consist of botanists, entomologists, mycologists, people with asthma, children with ADHD, easily distractible dogs, people with great butts who walk slightly faster than I do.
The last one, definitely.
You're a nice man?
Oh, yeah. Huh. I just like it. Just all these different things went, people with asthma.
That's just the joke of it all. I don't know how far to keep going because the journal is just stacked. So I'm just gonna keep going for a bit and then I'll stop when I fancy it. How about that?
Sounds good to me.
Some specific burrowing spiders keep teeny tiny frogs in their burrows to keep it free of bugs too small for the spider to get at that might try to eat the spider's eggs. This means that tiny frogs are spider cats.
For fuck's sake.
It's a true fact, though.
I just like spider cats. But yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
It's quite mental, isn't it?
I love how the animal kingdom works. That's awesome.
It's like, yeah. I mean, I don't want to be a spider cat. No fucking way.
No way. But that's
no
cool.
thanks. But to protect their eggs, that's genius.
That's absolutely genius. I like that. This is your job, Ribbit.
Kermit's like, oh, fuck.
Why am I protecting these eggs?
Exactly. I love that bands still pretend to leap for their encore. It's like peekaboo for adults.
I I saw this Tommy Lee shared it and I actually pissed myself. So I love the fact I've seen it shared by a bunch of musicians, which makes it even funnier because they do it.
Oh yes.
But if they don't, we'd be so disappointed. Like we know what's going to happen, but we'd be so disappointed if they didn't do it.
Right, I'm going to give you 3 more. Okay. 4 more. All right, and then we're going to stop because I'm going to leave on an absolute gem. Okay?
Okay.
Did you know, Jamie, that the main function of your little toe is making sure that all the furniture is in the house is in the right place?
Absolutely.
That's where song was invented. Lee Evans joke. Listen, Lee Evans joke. I'm not taking credit for it. It's a Lee Evans joke. But anytime you bash your toe, oh, na. And all the cavemen like, yeah, right on.
I love the fact whenever you bash your little toe, you suddenly forget how the English language works. You're like, bastard, fuck. You can't get words out unless they're swearing.
So I'm a guy. Like, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, God.
Yeah. Like Peter Griffin.
I'm not a breather in now. I'm yeah. What? Strainer? Maybe, you know what I mean.
There's quite a straining noise, yeah.
This guy in my office is shaking his protein shake, and this woman poked her head around the corner and went, "Do I hear margaritas?" No, Janet, you don't. It's 10 a.m.
What makes that funnier is that person exists.
Oh, yeah.
You absolutely exist.
It's 5 p.m. somewhere. Oh, shut up.
I don't know. In my head, it's like in an office building in New York City Center. Just
I'll let you know next
margaritas.
Cops came round. Let us in. Not without a warrant. Oh, fine. She's my cherry pie. Shit. Come on in.
I love that so much.
I thought you would.
It's such an obvious joke. I love it.
If you love that, you're going to love this last one.
Oh, fuck, that's beautiful.
And finally, Jamie.
Oh.
I stopped believing for a little while this morning. Journey are going to be so pissed. And that was another edition of Tom's Journal.
Oh, fucking beautiful. Poor Steve Perry. Oh.
There's some glorious shit next week, don't you worry.
That is amazing.
Some glorious fucking shit next week.
Not without a warrant. It's right there. Why have I never put that together? Oh,
no one ever does. No one.
Well,
someone did. Someone did, obviously, eventually.
Someone did it. Mr. Stevens.
Hello, sir.
It's only bloody audience participation time, isn't it?
Lovely.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to participate in Jamie's participation challenge. This week, I said magic. Isn't it magical? Have you ever seen a magic trick and wondered just how they do it? So this week, I asked, what magic tricks would you love to be able to learn how to do and why?
So, funnily enough, me and Kerry started watching Magic for Humans again last night, and just everything just blows my mind.
Yeah.
Like how he made his wife appear out of a bag. I'm like, how? Like, I don't even want to ask that question. And it was like he had a magic bag, was just pulling anything and everything out of it. Like, what? Like, how the fuck? Like, I just don't get it. I don't understand. He put a ring through the bottom of a Pepsi can. The bottom, not the top.
You put a what?
It just fascinates me beyond belief. So I kind of don't want to know how it works.
Yeah, exactly the same. Like, part of me wants to know, but part of me loves the not knowing.
Yeah.
But any particular trick you might want to learn?
No, because I think I'd be awfully shit. It's just, no, I'm good. I'm quite happy not knowing.
See, there's one trick I've always wanted to know. When I was a wee lad, my uncle used to do this trick all the fucking time. He'd have a 50 pence piece and he'd just make it appear somewhere in the room. It could be in a box of cereal,
behind my ear, over in a bowl, something. And to this day, I don't know how he did it. And I want to know if I'm just ridiculously stupid. And he was like, what's that? And then he just shoves it somewhere. Or he actually could do this trick, and I want to know how he did it.
Did he place 50p's all around his house before you turned up?
I thought maybe that, but then I realised I told him where to put it. And it was my nan's house. So it wasn't his house. Next time I see him, it's one of those, next time I see him, I'm going to ask him. The next time I see him, completely goes out of my head. And I always forget.
Yeah.
But I really just want to know how the hell he did it. I just want to know whether he is magic or I'm really stupid as a child. Simple as that, really. Now, I thought we were going to get a lot of normal magic trick answers to this one, but no, the Chronicles fans just gave us the most ridiculous answers in the world, and I love them for it, quite frankly. Connor Sinfield says, I would like to learn how to do the avocadabra. And you didn't understand that one, did you? I didn't think you would.
Nope.
It's the death curse from Harry Potter.
Avocadabra! It kills people?
Yes.
Oh, well, there we go then.
We might want to have a word of Connor.
Oh, well.
And Jasper Barrett says, I want to learn how to make calories disappear. Me and you, Jasper. Me and you. Corrie Howes is just channeling her inner Snow White and wants to know how to get woodland animals to clean her home. Fair.
I love it.
Mick Strawn. I want to know how to make my older brother disappear. Oh, made me laugh. Graham Arnold with a twofer. He says, first I'd like to make my ex disappear. Fair. And then he said, I would love to know how to abracadabra a bra taken off one-handed like Joey and Friends.
It's in Friends.
Practice, Graham. Come on.
This is two.
Josh Clark says, it's quite a normal one. He says, I would like to know how to juggle. It's not really a magic trick, but yeah, I don't know how to juggle. So fair, but I'd like to learn that one too. Phil Jolly, I would like to make myself disappear.
Nice. I see what he did there.
It's clever, isn't it? And my favourite two, I've saved till last. PR Brown. How to get my wife to say I was right.
Great answer.
The greatest answer and the greatest impossible magic trick ever. And last but not least, the only person to give us a proper answer, Keris Mansfield. She understood the assignment. I went to a bar in Soho, London. They asked my mum to take out a £20 note from her purse and write her name on it. Then it somehow ended up in the middle of a kiwi fruit, which she cut in half to get the £20. It still had her handwriting on it, and it was definitely the note she had given him. And her mum even commented saying, yeah, it still blows my mind. How the fuck do people do it? How?
He must have cut it and taken it and gone, there you go.
Maybe.
That's the only explanation I can think of. Unless he cut it and showed it was inside. But
I don't know. Magician. It's like part of me wants to speak to a magician on the show, and then another part of me is like, no, I don't want to learn how to do anything.
But then would they give the secrets away anyway? Would they actually tell you? That's the thing. Yeah, so it's just
probably get bullied by a bunch of magicians telling they're not allowed to tell anyone.
Exactly. Otherwise, it's going to completely kill their industry.
Probably, yeah.
But thank you so much to everybody that did share the participate in Jamie's challenge, that enjoys Callum's treachings, that enjoys Tom's journal, the interview, and all the crap we talk at the beginning. You'll enjoy the other 46 editions of the Chronicles of Podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts from. It'll be Spotify, Apple, Google, wherever you get them from, wherever, we're everywhere. Don't you worry. If it's got a podcast on it, we're there. You can also come and find us on YouTube at the Chronicles of Podcast. Please hit that subscribe button. That is the most important thing. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell to get notified of when new videos are released, and then leave us comments. Leave us lots and lots and lots of comments. That'd be very nice of you. Thank you very much, ever so righteously. We appreciate it. You can also find our hashtag WBW Way Back Wednesdays every single Wednesday, available on YouTube. I believe all of our videos are now there. Every single video we've done is now available on our YouTube channel. They're going to be audio from now on. So you get a wavelengthy thing every time we talk. That'd be interesting. You can find us on Facebook at the Chronicles of Podcast. Please give us a like, give us a share. Tell everybody about us. Go on. While you're at it, you might as well. Do you know where else you can find us, Jamie?
Can you find us stand there holding the issue of Crimson 6 saying, buy this?
You absolutely can. But you can also find us on the Twitter at TCO Pod. Do you know what else you can find us, Jamie?
Standing there holding copies of Dead Souls and saying, buy this as well.
Absolutely. But also on the Instagram at TCO Pod. You can also find us on TikTok at TCO Pod. You can also, if you really wanted to, come and find us at www.thechroniclesofpodcast.com. Through our beautiful, brand spanking, sexy little website. You can find out all about us on there. All our affiliations and sponsors are on there. All of our episodes and our shows are on there. So yeah, please make sure you come check that out and give Just Giving to Jamie's bike ride for these beautiful lot of you. All right, make sure you keep donating. Keep donating. We are loving it at the moment. The Chronicles of Podcast. Downloaders, reviewers, sharers, raters, tell all of your friends about us. Allow us into your ears. But most importantly, when you're 3-0 down at half time, make sure you give it to Stephen Jones who can nip it in the corner every now and again. I know he's a manager now, but still, don't worry about it. It'll be fine. As long as you draw or win, that's all that matters. Get that point or the 3 points. As long as you've got them, that's all that counts. All right? But make sure this is at the same time. Then if you go due east, hit up Loftus Road, go past the Olympic Stadium, maybe Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and Arsenal at the same time, you've completed it.
That was very lengthy. And it was also the first time I've heard you talk about football in a very long time.
Yeah, it's not so much a thing anymore for me.
No, I noticed. Before we get out of here, we have to say thank you to a few of our friends. First off, we have to say thank you to Mr. Matt Roberts. Every single little bit of music you hear on this show comes from Mr. Matt Roberts. And we love him and we love the music he produces. He just released a brand new single. We referenced it last week. It is now available for you to get into your beautiful little ears. It is called Your Love. Go check it now on Spotify. Go check out all of his social medias at Matt Roberts Music. Give him a little bit of love and tell him we sent you. Then we have to say thank you to Mr. Braden Barry at Stay Cozy Clothing. www.staycozyclothing.com or the Stay Cozy Clothing social media smartphone app. That's the words I was looking for there. Go over there, grab one of everything. As we said earlier on, brand new summer drop, and it is incredible. Like, we're not just saying this because we represent them on our show. It is truly, absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Like, literally so many of the things I want. The joggers I want. I don't really wear joggers. I want those joggers. They look damn good. The caps are amazing. I don't wear caps. I still want one of them. The hoodies, t-shirts, phenomenal. Please, please, please go check it out. Add one of everything you like into your basket and then put that discount code in, The Chronicles. Get 10% off your order. Our gift from us to you, because quite frankly, we love you lots. And tying these two in nicely, as we referenced earlier on as well, Stay Cozy Clothing, they have done their own Sophie Lancaster Foundation t-shirt. It's absolutely stunning. And again, I'm not just saying that because we work with them. It is a stunning design. It says, Weirdo Mosher Freak, the Sophie Lancaster Foundation tagline. Go get one, because not only is it beautiful and you look amazing wearing it, 50% of the profits made from that t-shirt will go straight to the foundation, and that's phenomenal. And we cannot thank you, Braden, for doing that enough. That means the absolute world that our two buddies are working together. It means the world. And speaking of these guys at the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, they're stamping out prejudice, hatred and intolerance everywhere. And I mean everywhere. They're working to end hate crime all across the world, whether that is in the alternative subcultures, whether it be gender, anything, sexuality, you name it. Hate crime needs to stop. The fact that it's still a thing in 2022 is, quite frankly, bullshit. And what are we doing to support them? As we've alluded to several times in this show, 17th of July, I'm getting on my bicycle at approximately 6 a.m. and cycling all the way to Stubley Park in backup Lancashire, where the horrific incident occurred with Sophie and Rob back in 2007. And quite frankly, guys, I want you to sponsor me. We are around £350 now. Can we make it to 500? Come on, people. Let's get it to £500. How phenomenal would that be if I get off my bike at the end of this thing and to say I've raised £500 using my little leggies? Phenomenal. That is something I really want to do. So please help me in achieving this goal. And then a little bit later on, in August, the Bloodstock Festival, we will be there supporting these guys. You'll be able to find us outside the tent. And we want to talk to you. If you're at that festival, we want to talk to you all about the foundation, the legacy of the foundation, how that may have affected you, any troubles you may have had if you've been dealt with bullies and horrible stuff because simply you look different. We want to talk to everyone we possibly can. So please come and talk to us. We're friendly fellows. And on the Sunday, we're going to wear pink, so you definitely can't bloody miss us. And I think that's everything. Oh, and of course, thanks to this beautiful bastard.
Stop it, you. Stop it. No, it's great. And I second everything Jamie just said. So it's amazing that there's a Stoke Coast t-shirt to the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. It's amazing that, Jamie's doing a bike ride for the Sophie Lancaster Foundation to raise as much money as physically possible. Please come and donate. Jamie, another wonderful episode, sir.
Indeed. I'm still trying to catch my breath. I don't think I took a single breath during that whole spiel.
Well, we better get out of here so I can have a chat with you about you wanting to watch Callum crush watermelon through his thighs. And as for this week, we're going to see you all next week.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.